Everything has led up to this very moment. This point in time is the culmination of all my blood, sweat, and tears. I've envisioned this exact scene for years and years now, and I'm finally living in it. You think you're ready, but you never really know until that moment comes. What am I even talking about? Well, the good news is we sold our house. The only thing left to do now is clear out the basement.
We're back at the WDF World Decluttering Federation with the final installment of our Basement Decluttering Championships. In the previous battle, Natasha, mom turned minimalist, defeated Basement Storage Closet Jr. and now, the highly anticipated battle of the century that no one asked for shall ensue between her and Basement Storage Closet Sr. He's the only thing in the way of getting this house to settlement, but Natasha is not going to let him stand in the way of her getting her coin.
This will be the ultimate test of endurance and decisiveness. Natasha must determine what is actually worth bringing to her parents' home and what she should just let go of now. She knows she might not be able to make all the right decisions at this exact juncture, but will still make sure not to bring a bunch of junk into another state just to collect dust in a new setting. Let's stay tuned to see if she's up for the challenge. I hope she ate enough food. Alright guys, that's enough imaginative play for now.
Alright, I'm out of battle mode. Let's go ahead and just get to this, alright? So I'm gonna just take out the things that I know for sure I'm gonna keep. I'll start with the bigger items so that at least, you know, that's easier, and then I can sift through the smaller things later. Definitely need a shred bin. These are like extra plastic bags that I might need. I probably won't need, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it though, because not hurting anybody, alright? We're off to a great start. These are wall arts that I definitely need to dispose of. I'm gonna put them over on this side for now. The sentimental stuff, that's gonna be more challenging, and just the stuff I have to take apart, but I don't want to worry about that today, but I'm gonna do this stuff. Okay, I'm a little salty because for some reason my camera turned off during the last 3 or 4 minutes maybe, so let me just update you on what I'm keeping. But I had a second camera up there, so maybe I'll figure out how to edit this. But alright, let's look over here. Definitely keeping these luggages. There's another one nested inside. Paint, I'm keeping the paint. I'm keeping this Legoland bag or whatever, because it's awesome. It's great for the beach. My husband wants me to keep these exercise pads, and we like to go sledding, so keeping the sleds. So this is what we've got so far, plus a few things over here. We're not actually keeping the bookshelf. That was a bad project. I've decided, I didn't know there's, you know, how to paint, so I just put random paint on here. But someone will be able to rehab this. It's solid wood oak thing. Someone will rehab it, not me. Just gotta get it up to the curb. Alright, hopefully it doesn't disconnect this time. Tent and the storage bin, so we'll put this over here.
This video is a part of the Mega Motivation monthly collab, which I'll link in the description below. Check it out for some awesome videos about decluttering various storage spaces.
Oh my gosh, my nose is running. Okay, pause. Alright, my nose is okay now. Let's move on. We'll keep it for now. Yeah, we keep in the chairs. The chairs are great. Keeping the exercise ball. Oh, needs air. Do you guys know? Oh, it's sandy. Oh, let's see if we can get some sand out. You guys know about a changing tent? So when we go to the beach, we use this thing. We just pop this up where we are on the beach, and then when you're done swimming and stuff, you can change into your regular clothes. It's actually pretty awesome. It's like this high. Hello, excuse me. Roger. I can't declutter this. This is my husband's. He would want this for when he needs to be loud at some event.
So here I'm basically going through our outdoor things, our chairs, our beach supplies, etc. I did a lot of talking in real life during this part, but when I listened to it, I got bored of myself and I was like, you guys probably would too. I could just tell you how I was feeling at this moment though. I was feeling positive, like I was killing it. It really didn't dawn on me yet the very large task I was taking on while not fully nourished.
Here. Ooh, yay! It's empty!
I love it. It's empty.
Put this over here so I can consolidate later. I feel like I'm not making progress, but I think I am. Yeah, I'm making progress. It's just weird because it's like, alright. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't ever be hard on yourself. Ew, bug. Bug. Oh.
Here I am looking through my son's Montessori kindergarten portfolio binder thing. He did a lot of stuff. He was doing multiplication and division in kindergarten, but he's in 3rd grade now, so I think it's fine to let this go.
So I was going through the big things, but here I am going through not the big things. I'm going to keep this because I have to go through it and shred what's not necessary anymore. Yeah, this is like all donate.
Here I'm going through a bunch of product packaging from my previous life as a professional photographer. I actually changed my business's name from what was printed on the packaging, but I didn't want to let go of it because I spent money on it. 8 years later, still haven't used it, so there's that.
Bowling shoes. Yeah, we can keep the bowling shoes. We can keep the cycling shoes. And our swim shoes, yep.
There's this set of plastic drawers that my hubby has to go through because it has a bunch of gaming stuff in it. I'm taking out what I can for donation, like a rechargeable flashlight and some other small things, but he's got to go through the rest.
It's a hot glue gun, and I feel like I should keep it to make crafts.
But I don't make crafts.
I used to make crafts, I don't anymore.
There's definitely something satisfying about emptying out storage containers that were just filled with things we haven't used in years. Seeing all these empty containers literally makes my heart dance.
I have found a sonogram.
It is my sonogram.
Unlike in my bathroom declutter video, if you haven't seen that one, you can see what I'm talking about up there. Spoiler alert, I found somebody else's sonogram in my house. This is like a bunch of notes from like middle school and high school from my friends, pen pal notes and things like that. I'm not ready to get rid of this. I've had it forever. It's not taking up much space, and it is fun to kind of look through them every so often. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. There's nothing in it. Oh, our wedding guest book. That's still cool. We'll keep that. I'm hungry. My energy's going low, but I'm doing good. I don't know. We'll see if we get it done. I think I might continue. It's starting to get more sentimental, but let's see.
There are a lot of office supplies I can donate or give away, which is great. I'm keeping my VCR player because I have some awesome videotapes I need to be able to go through from my younger years.
What in the world? Alright, this is from 1997. I didn't really have much of a journal, but I had somewhat of a journal in the beginning of my high school years. Look at that. Dear Diary. I'm going to keep that. Just to see what my mind was like back then. This doesn't look good. Oh, I got another journal. I wish I had kept the journal like... Oh, I kept the journal till 1999? That's good, at least. Alright, wow, that's funny. I have a section where it says, boys I like as of now, and then I dated it. That's so funny.
Alright, Tasha, so weird.
My handwriting was so good though.
Alright, totally took like a 5-minute detour because I started reading journals from my high school that I forgot I had. Wow, I had to do a lot of work on myself, but that's neither here nor there.
I ended up finding a bunch of electronic cords that I could get rid of, so I dedicated a bin to that, which I still need to drop off at Best Buy 1 month later, but I will get to it.
Yes.
Here there's just a bunch of picture frames that I took the photos out of, and also some old hard drives that we need to see if we can get the data off of. Storing our data has changed so much compared to just a decade ago, right? So I'm glad it's a lot easier now to be able to just kind of upload and store everything on the cloud and not have to worry about it. These things definitely get obsolete over time if you are just storing it on physical hard drives.
Whew. Our road trip. This is cool. This is like our honeymoon road trip kind of deal. This is like the one time I did scrapbooking, like literally one time. I did it one time.
We had an awesome honeymoon road trip. We basically planned a cross-country road trip from New Jersey to Cali and centered it around places that we could stop for bubble tea. I am not lying, but back in 2008, bubble tea was just getting started in the US, something like that. So there weren't that many places, and we basically followed this franchise around. I don't know if you've heard of Lollicup, but they were one of the OGs.
It's not bad.
Basically, like all this stuff is like if I wanted to like resell my photography equipment, so I have to. That's the only packages that I like to keep. You never think about what to do after you're done with the artwork, huh? I guess. I don't know. I did want to display our pictures everywhere for a while, but not so much anymore. Now I'm like, I feel like it's just too much visual stimulation or something. For me, this is actually hard because I'm still I still like my photography equipment, but thinking about bringing this to my parents' house is like, I'm not sure. Look at all these storage things we have. I feel like I'm going to just like sell these to get rid of them. There's like a lot of stuff here that I think I'm just going to sell. Maybe this weekend I can like post everything and hopefully get it out by the weekend. It's not necessarily overwhelming, it's just I have to think about the logistics of everything. So that's the challenge right now.
Air mattress.
Bought this for my son. It's a cool program. He never uses it. This is one of those things we tried to do during pandemic. We didn't buy it on a whim. But we thought, oh, maybe this will be great. But you know what's great? In person sports training. Hopefully we'll be able to get back to that soon. Oh, it's not even, it doesn't even bounce. I saved this for last. It is the hardest.
This is just some batteries and light bulbs.
I'm like so hungry, but I just kind of want to finish. But you know what? We have to rest. I'm gonna like come back tomorrow more recharged. Yeah, sorry it's not as like crazy as my other stuff, but just take all these batteries. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna like put a bunch of this stuff out on the curb that I can, and it'll be gone today. And it's trash day tomorrow. Let's say it's trash day tomorrow anyway, so I'll try to just separate it out, and people, if they drive by and they like it, they can just take it. That's usually how it goes.
So we are down to the final stretch, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted. Even editing this has been exhausting, but they call it the final boss for a reason. Okay, so what words of wisdom can I give you as I record this final voiceover from the floor of the mudroom in my mom's house? Because the rest of the house has too much background noise due to work meetings and cyber school. Well, the main thing I keep in the back of my mind when tackling overwhelming spaces is that even small progress is progress. You don't need to try to tackle this all in one day, like me. Also, you should not tackle such feats without ample nourishment. Please learn from my mistakes. But yes, to me, It's all about small incremental improvements, as those are what compound over time. I started my minimalism journey over 3 years ago, and it's only now that I finally tackled my basement, and it's only because I needed to move out. But was I really ready before this moment? No, I don't think so. So the timing was perfect. And yeah, I still have more to do, more to sort through, but I'm down 50% from what I had before that. So to me, that's a win. Okay, let's finish this video up.
Alright, so what's left basically to figure out, I guess, is this area. It's mostly the electronic stuff. This is actually really good. It's not bad. It looks like I'm keeping about half of the stuff. And I think once I donate more of the stuff here, I'll feel better. So I'm gonna see what I can drop off today at donations. Alright, this is where we will say goodbye for now, because I'm going to get everything ready to donate, and then I am also going to eat, because I'm very hungry. Alright, and we will continue the battle tomorrow.